through the seas to the sky. Finding our way by the starlight in our eyes. Follow the roads to the end. Make a trail of our own. Holding fast to the joys and the sorrows, feeling the pleasures and the pain, knowing the love is ours to gain, and we'll have it all. Together we fall, yeah, we'll have it all. Together we fall into the arms of the world. 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 Arms of the world. Into the arms of the world. Now for something new. Something I wrote back in 1942.
Earlier than that.
With the help of the singing cowboy. This guy's name is Stuart Hamblin. Anybody ever hear of Stuart Hamblin?
Somebody must have.
He was actually, he was a singing cowboy. If you don't know anything about the history of country and western, the western part of country and western comes from the history of the singing cowboy. They did sing, but they certainly weren't cowboys. They were entertainers all the way, and they were incredibly popular. First on the radio, then they moved into TV, obviously, movies and TV. Stuart Hamblin was one of the biggest ones at that time, but never moved out of radio, and that's why nobody knows who he is today. But he was quite a yodeler. He was, like I said, incredibly popular. Good songwriter, great singer, and he wrote this song we're going to do. And there's a story associated with this song, which starts out, Stuart Hamblin and John Wayne went out hunting one day. Now, I don't know about you, but that casts a dubious light on the story right there. anything two guys do, either that involves hunting or fishing, the results of that are always rather dubious. But that's how the story goes. And they were out hunting. They happened upon this old rundown shack and went to investigate. Stuck their head through the window, and there, evidently, what they assumed to be the owner of the house was lying dead in the chair, or was sitting dead in the chair. And Stuart Hamblin had the idea for this song. The conclusion he came to is that house might be an incredible mess as far as the repairs that were needed, but that guy was not going to have to deal with it. This is what the... And it's a tune he wrote called This Old House. I'll be right with you. The secret. This old house once knew my children. This old house once knew my wife. This old house was home and comfort as we fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many shouts. This old house, she trembles in the darkness when the lightning throws about. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. I ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to hold the hinges or mend that window pane. This old house will now so longer. Get ready to meet the saints. This old house is getting shaky. This old house is getting old. This old house lets in the rain. This old house lets in the cold. But our fears are getting chilly. But I fear no fear of pain, 'cause I see an angel peeking through the broken window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. I ain't got time to fix the window. Ain't got time to fix the floor. I ain't got time to hold the hinges on them in that window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Get ready to meet the saints. Now this old house is afraid of thunder. This old house is afraid of storms. This old house just groans and trembles when the night wind flings its arms. This old house is getting feeble. This old house is needing paint. Just like me, it's tuckered out. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the window. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to hold the hinges on them in that window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. Stuart Hamlin. Take a second here to introduce my buddies. That's Derek Brock playing the guitar, doing some mighty fine singing. This is the mighty Busso, Scott Giambusso, playing the bass and also doing some vocals. Taking a little time out of his busy schedule to be with you all here on this beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, actually, I don't need it. All right, we're gonna shift gears a little bit. This is another new tune. Play some slide guitar. This is a tune I wrote. It's called Call Love. There's a power under heaven since the world began. It's got a hand on the heart, every woman, every man. He shines a light, shows the way every day. There's a picture of a question since the world began. It holds the key to the answer. So if you wanna know, just say the word you're thinking of. You call love. You call love. Feel the power. Stand in the light of a heavenly flame. The sweet perfume of a precious flower is from a rose by any other name. The greatest gift from heaven above. Call love. So anywhere you wander, and everywhere you roam, love will always answer. No, you'll never walk alone. Lost in the dark of sorrow and shame, just call the name. Yeah, call love. Feel the power. Stand in the light of a heavenly shame. The sweet perfume of a precious flower is from a rose by any other name. The greatest gift from heaven above is called love. Call love. Feel the power. Stand in the light of a heavenly flame. The sweet perfume of a precious flower is from a rose by any other name. The greatest gift from heaven above is called love. The greatest gift from heaven above is called love. The greatest gift from heaven above, called love. Called love. Called love. The funny thing about writing songs is it's really strange when you forget the lyrics.
Go sit there. All right.
Really, it's just as easy to do that with somebody else's song
Okay, you
as
sit
to do
there.
your own. Let's try another one of these new songs.
Yeah, good idea.
It's going to take a little bit of a tuning thing, so Derek's going to tell you a joke here.
I was told not to tell this joke.
That ain't you can come over.
Can I tell it without the...
Just leave out the ethnic part.
All right. Actually, I heard this from a Finn, and it was a Finn sort of... so we
Is there really an ethnicity to Finnish people?
Yeah, there is.
Other Scandinavians.
They drink vodka, and there's nothing in vodka except alcohol. So when we were trying to figure out some of the rhythm parts for this song, we realized that this sounded a little bit like it might be some sort of an Eastern European or further tune. So we were kind of sitting there, and I suddenly remembered this joke. So these two guys, they're off in the woods up in the northern country, and they've got nothing to do except this little shack in the evening and a bottle of vodka. And so they sit down opposite each other on the table, and the bottle gets put down, and one says, "Do you want to pour, or do you want me to pour?" And the other one says, "Are we going to talk, or are we going to drink?" I don't get it. I didn't either.
And what do you mean there's nothing in vodka? What do you do?
No, I drink whiskey. I drink Scotch whiskey. There's plenty in Scotch whiskey.
That's right.
Where we got into the Russian vodka.
Was once I walked this world alone, a living quest of flesh and bone, searching the dark in hope to reveal the light of my life that makes me real. Then came the day you came to me, opened my eyes and set me free. You took my love and broke the seal, opened my heart and made me real. Your love came down like falling diamond from a heart, shines like gold. 'Cause you are the light that chased the shadows, still the light filled my soul. Was once I looked, now I see the precious child I'm meant to be. Reached out to touch, but now I feel that perfect love that makes me real. And as I close my eyes in slumber, and I lay me down and dream, there'll be no fear nor any wonder that all is well. And what it seems was once I looked, now I see the precious child I'm meant to be. Reached out to touch, but now I feel that perfect love that makes me real. That perfect love that makes me real. What a wonderful, wonderful time. Okay, I'll try some of the Miles Davis folk music.
You laugh.
I do a little bit of cheating here at the folk festival and sort of sneak in a song or two that really doesn't fit the genre, but this was written long enough ago to be considered part of the American. We were born by at that time. Anyway, it's called All Blues. What's a blues?
telling jokes, man.
No, that's why we like to laugh.
So I do have another joke, though. This is a great joke about Louis Armstrong.
Oh, no, not that one.
But it's so useful. I've recycled it a bunch of times.
No, can't tell that one.
It's not off color either.
It is.
That's funny, isn't it? You want to hear it? All right. By popular demand. So Louis Armstrong has already become very, very famous, and he's over in Europe, and he's touring, and he's sitting in a restaurant, and a waiter over there recognizes him and starts staring at him every time he goes by. Louis Armstrong begins to become a little uncomfortable, and so he starts feeling like, well, maybe if I just sort of interact with the guy, he'll stop staring at me. So he starts like sticking his thumbs up and going, solid, man, solid. And the waiter hears him saying this. A few minutes later, this huge salad is brought to the table. And Louis Armstrong says, oh man, I didn't say salad, I said solid. Now, every time you get served salad, you can go, salad, man, salad.
Is that the end of it?
That's the end of it.
History rewritten.
This is why I have the job. I'm the fall guy.
That actually never happened at all. Giambusso on the bass. The mighty Busso. We're lucky to have him here today. Well, we got time for a 1 5-minute song or two 2.5-minute songs. Which would you prefer? 2 shorties or a 1 big fat one? No, nobody has an opinion. Especially the way I put that. I don't mind. I don't blame you for not answering. Let's do. Things to come, that's it. Here's another new tune that I wrote. It's called Things to Come. Stranger outside the window, there's a shadow running across my door, and monsters in my head are underneath that bed with a hunger that cries for more. Like a child alone in the darkness, like a traveler can't find a way, search to see what is yet to be, hear the echoes of yesterday, and I'm hypnotized, and my soul is paralyzed. Fear is all I find in the world inside my mind. Walk that road I walk alone, out on the wasteland of what's said and done, in the shadows of things to come. Stranger outside the window, there's a shadow that's running across my door, and the monsters in my head are underneath that bed with a hunger that cries for more, and I'm hypnotized, and my soul is paralyzed. Me is all I find in the world inside my mind. Walk that road I walk alone, out on the wasteland of what's said and done, in the shadows of things to come.